Have you ever seen a moment so sudden, so terrifying, that it forces someone to become everything they swore they'd never be again? If you're watching this, stay with me until the end, because what happens here might change the way you see strength, love, and the lengths a parent will go to for their child. And if this story touches your heart, please like the video, subscribe for more, and comment the name of your city below. I'd love to know where you're watching from. It all began on a chilly Thursday night, the kind of night where the world feels quiet, almost harmless. The fluorescent lights hummed softly inside the empty office building, and the halls smelled faintly of coffee grounds and printer ink. Archie Lambert, a single dad, a janitor, a man who moved through life trying not to be noticed, pushed his cleaning cart down the long corridor on the 14th floor. He wasn't special to anyone who worked there. Just a quiet guy with tired eyes and a warm smile, sweeping up crumbs from desks that belonged to people who never even learned his name. But if you stood close enough to him, if you watched the way he moved, you'd sense something else. A heaviness, a discipline. A man who had lived a life much louder than this peaceful one. At the end of the hall, little footsteps pattered. "Daddy, look, I drew you something." His daughter, Lily, 7 years old and wearing a pink hoodie 2 sizes too big, came running toward him with a wrinkled paper in her hand. It was a crayon drawing of the two of them holding hands, with big smiles and a sunny sky above. Archie knelt down. "Sweetheart, it's beautiful." Her grin could have lit the whole floor. He worked nights just so he could keep her safe during the day. She always stayed in the storage room he converted into a tiny corner of Magica blanket fort, some colored markers, a few worn-out books. She loved being near him, and he loved that she felt safe at his side. But safety is a fragile thing, and peace doesn't last forever. Around midnight, the building grew still. Archie tied up trash bags, humming softly as Lily colored inside her fort. He didn't notice the elevator stopping on his floor, didn't hear the soft, synchronized footsteps approaching, didn't sense the air shift until "Daddy," Lily whispered. He looked up. Her smile was gone. Her hand pointed to the hallway behind him. 3 men stood there, dark clothes, calm faces, silent. Not office workers, not security, not random. Archie felt the past he'd buried knock at his ribs. "Sir," the tallest one said smoothly, "we need the girl." No one moved. No one breathed. Archie stepped slightly in front of Lily. "You're not taking my daughter." The man tilted his head, almost respectful. "It'll be easier if you don't fight." Archie's heart raced, not in fear, but in calculation. They weren't armed visibly. Their stance was balanced. Their eyes were sharp, professionals. This wasn't a kidnapping for ransom. This was targeted. "Daddy, ... double quotes," Lily whispered again, her voice trembling. That one word tore something open inside him. The tallest man nodded. "Take her." What happened next lasted 6 seconds. 6 seconds of footsteps, motion, breath turning into instinct. Archie grabbed the first man's wrist and redirected him into the second, clean, precise. He pushed Lily gently behind him. The third rushed in Archie, stepped aside and guided him into the wall. No punching, no brutality, just trained movements meant to stop, not destroy. In 6 quiet, controlled seconds, all 3 were on the floor, groaning, unable to continue. Lily ran into his arms, sobbing softly. He held her close. "It's okay, sweetheart. Daddy's here. You're safe." But he wasn't, because the past never comes alone, and the men didn't look surprised. They looked expectant, as if they had found exactly what they were searching for. The building security came running minutes later, but the 3 attackers were already gone, slipping away before anyone could question them. Archie didn't explain. He just signed an incident report, gathered his daughter's crayons, and walked out into the cold night with his heart pounding. He knew what this meant. He knew it wasn't over. He didn't sleep that night. He watched the apartment door until dawn, and when the sun rose, he felt an old version of himself stirring a waker version he had promised Lily would never see. Morning came with the sound of engines deep. Synchronized, powerful Archie peeked through the blinds and froze. A motorcade, black SUVs, government-plated, a long limousine in the center. They stopped directly in front of his run-down apartment building. Neighbors peeked through their doors. Lily stood beside him, clutching his hand tightly. "Daddy, did you do something bad?" He swallowed. "No, sweetheart, I think. Someone finally found me." The limousine door opened slowly. A man stepped out tall, well-dressed, carrying a presence that made the air shift. Not threatening, but commanding. He looked straight at Archie's window as if he already knew exactly where he was. Archie's past, the one he ran from, had come back, and it wasn't here to hurt him. It was here to ask for something that would challenge everything he had built. If this story is touching your heart, please like the video, subscribe, and comment your city. Your engagement helps us bring more human stories to you. The man from the limousine walked to the building entrance with slow, steady footsteps. Every instinct in Archie screamed to run, but he didn't, because Lily squeezed his hand and whispered, "It's okay, Daddy, I'm with you." And with that tiny voice, he found the strength to face whatever waited behind the knock that echoed through the apartment. The world he left behind had returned, and the next chapter will reveal why 3 men tried to take his daughter, and what the visitor in the motorcade wanted from the quiet janitor who was never meant to stay quiet. Thanks for watching.